banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I'm looking at the Street Fighter 4 Mad CATZ FIGHTPAD for fighting games and spaceship shooters. Let's see how it works. From accessory maker Mad CATZ, it's the Street Fighter 4 FIGHTPAD featuring a giant picture of Ryu and some Street Fighter 4 badging. This is the Xbox 360 version. You can also get these for PlayStation 3, and according to eBay at least, you can find one of these featuring other characters and even different games like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. As you can see, they moved the button placement around a bit to make it work better for fighting games and omitted the dual analog thumbsticks. In their place, they added a giant picture of Ryu screaming at you, or maybe he's just talking about how this was quality control passed by Inspector 10. It's a good-looking gamepad. I kept calling it the Fighter Pad, but actually it's the Fight Pad. And the best thing about it is the D-pad, which we're getting a close-up look at here. It's excellent. Works really well for fighting games, arcade games, and spaceship shooters. This is a relatively affordable controller that is wired, so you'll plug it directly into your Xbox 360 with a USB cable. Then you feed it games, preferably fighting games or arcade games. Don't try to play first-person shooters or driving games with it. That's not what it's meant for. Now, most of my Street Fighter games are on PlayStation 3, so I went with the King of Fighters 13 here. I played a number of games, and you know, for the price, I really like this gamepad. I think the D-pad is excellent. It works really well for fighting games where you're trying to make arcs and Z movements and stuff. The shape and feel of it is very comfortable, like a giant Sega Saturn or Genesis gamepad, and the button configuration is also a huge improvement over the standard Xbox 360 controller for these kinds of games. And by these kinds of games, I mean games where you want a good D-pad, not games where you need dual analog thumbsticks or trigger buttons. So even though this is called the Mad CATZ FIGHTPAD and features a picture of Ryu from Street Fighter, it could also be called the Mad CATZ Spaceship Shooter Pad, because it works pretty well for those too. So how about a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you all the way to Canada. Ronald from Oakville, Ontario sent this to the show, so thank you, Ronald. You can easily find these online. It's the Street Fighter 4 Mad CATZ FIGHTPAD, which has a nice D-pad, comfortable buttons, and it was quality control passed by Inspector 10, who's way better than Inspector 9. That guy sucks.